Hello and welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room, and I'm doing a little piece to camera now because I'm so excited to be launching my online technique class. Now this has been 6 whole months in the making. I've done researching, I have filmed over 50 videos, I have written notes and instructions, I have taught this to some of my team and lots and lots of my customers to test it for you, and now I'm ready to share it with you. In total we have 48 techniques, and it's designed to work with the Memories and More system as well as an index here. We are going to have, as I say, 48 projects, and each one you can make your little demonstration piece or your little technique piece, and then next to it are the instructions on how to do it for your customers to take away and remind them how they made something. So as I say, I've been working on this for a long time. It was really made with demonstrators like you and me in mind. Have you ever had that moment where you just can't decide what it is that you're going to teach in the next class? That you have to quickly design something for a workshop that came up at the last minute, and you're just racking your brains for a technique to use. Well, this is going to be your friend, but also that is just the beginning of how you can use this in your Stampin' Up business. Are there 48 brand new techniques that you've never seen in here? Absolutely not. Lots of things go round and round in Stampin' Up and in the crafting world. And one of the things I found was that, yeah, there's probably some things you've never seen in there. I hope so. But when I tested this with my customers, the absolute top comment that I got was along the lines of, yeah, we did this before. I can remember doing this a few years ago. I'd totally forgotten you could do this. Thank you for showing me again. And so, you know, how great that we are reminding them of something that maybe we'd forgotten that we had shown them in the first place, and they'd certainly forgotten all about it. I also heard, oh, it's fantastic having the instructions to take home. It's like taking you home with me. So now I can make something at home and I've got the instructions to refer to, and people have brought things back that they've made at home. And, you know, that's joy to a demonstrator's heart, isn't it? Because it means that we know that they are using their Stampin' Up supplies at home and enjoying them. So that's fantastic as well. Something else I heard, which did surprise me a little bit, especially when I heard it from a demonstrator, was a really basic technique. I didn't know you could do this. Now that is, you know, bad me, because I hadn't shown her, and I maybe hadn't shown my customers. And the reason is because I think, oh, it's too basic. And we as demonstrators quite often fall into that trap of thinking, oh, we need to do this kind of big wow project. But actually our customers like to know all those basic things, and maybe we never taught them in the first place, or maybe they've forgotten them. So I've got a complete mixture in there. Some more advanced techniques, but some real back to basics ones as well. So what else have I done that's especially for you, the demonstrator? Well, one thing I've done is I've given you a choice of how you print out the instructions. You can either print out number 1 to number 12 on 2 sheets. That's easy to do, and there's also a little contents page, contents piece at the end there, so you can just print that out in one go. Equally, if you're teaching a class, you know that's going to be a nuisance if you only want to do the faux silk technique. So what you would do then is you would print out my second option, which is all of those 12 techniques are on separate sheets, and you get 9 versions on each page. So you can print out for a class of 9 in one go, or a class of 18, 2 sheets of paper. Means you'll save paper and your prep time will be quicker, and we like that. As I said, this is designed to fit around the Memories and More range, can encourage sales of the range. You could use inside the Memories and More cards here. I went for the black because I really wanted to make the projects themselves pop. However, you could easily go for the Memories and More card inside. The reason I've set this up with just the pieces, the pieces on the front and the backs empty, is so I can use the backs to put other pieces in. So you can see that these two are retired. I refilmed 7 of the videos in order to get us all up to date with some new goodies in there instead. But it's somewhere that you can put something like this. Lots of my customers still have Traveller, so I can show them that. Also, our customers can put their own projects in that they've made with that technique, or their own notes about things. So that's kind of a nice little way for them to expand it and continue to use the Memories and More folders. There are also about a dozen different ways that you can use this in your business, and I will do a video especially about that, about different ways that you can use the techniques classes or the techniques projects to actually build your business and improve your sales and improve your communication and your relationships with your customers, because they are going to love these. I will just also mention, although I updated 7, there are 1 or 2 tiny little bits and pieces that are from the old catalogue in there. Really nothing in here is associated particularly with one stamp set, and it only has to be that stamp set, or one die or embossing folder. The idea is that these things can be used with whatever is new in the Stampin' Up! Catalogue. So I would like to think that you'll be still using this in 10 years or 20 years in your Stampin' Up! Business with whatever has come out brand new in 2037. So it's kind of an ongoing thing that I feel you'll be able to use. What else am I going to tell you about? Oh, I will mention to you that all the printables that are in there that we have talked about are logo free. The videos do have Elizabeth's Craft Room on here, but there's nothing at all on the printables, so that when those come from you to your customer, there's nothing on there that refers to me. I have changed the spelling to a US version with some of the American spellings on there. But if there's something that you look at and you think, do you know, I wouldn't say it like that, my customers know that's not in my voice, you can change it, because nothing in here is set in stone. I've not protected it in any way. You can tweak them. It's all in Word, so you can just go in and if you need to change a word or 2 or tweak something, you can do that. I haven't kind of blocked it in any way. Could you do this from scratch yourself? Absolutely you could, but I will tell you it takes 6 months. So if you'd like me to do it for you, I'm very happy to do that. How I've actually done this so that you can buy this online class is I've split it into 4 sets. So 4 sets of 12 techniques. Now if you're teaching 1 technique a month, that will actually take you through a year, but I'm sure you will want to do more than that. I certainly couldn't wait to start teaching them to my customers. Now what will you get? Well, you will get for your purchase 12 technique videos, the video telling you different ways to use the techniques within your Stampin' Up! Business, plus a setup video telling you how to set up and what you'll need to set up your Memories and More folder if this is the way that you're sharing it. And of course you could share it without the folder, but it does look really nice in there, I'm sure you'll agree. You'll also get a set of colour printables. It's actually the graphics showing you how it's laid out, so you can see what goes in which section. You've got actually something physical to look at. They're high quality, so you can zoom right in if you need to see closely on the pictures. And of course you've got the videos to refer to as well. All of that, I really wanted to keep the price down so it's affordable for any demonstrator. So for 12 techniques, it's going to be £10. I've looked at the US dollar exchange rate today. That's going to be around about $1 per technique. So about $12. I hope that you'll think that that is good value for your money, and I'm sure that you will find it really helpful in your business. If, like me, you want the whole thing at once. I'm a bit of like that, you know, I don't want to wait, I want all 48 now. And so if you feel like that and you would like all 48, yes, they are ready to go to you. So you can opt to have all 4 sets, and that will be a price of £36. So effectively I'm giving you a bundled discount of 10%. So you can get the discount and you can get all 48 for £36. And again, I think that works out like 77 cents then per project. So, which I'm sure you would think is good value. So how can you get these? Super simple. I've done it so that you can just click and buy on PayPal. So all you need to do is go to elizabethscraftroom.blogspot.com. If it's been a little while since this video went up, just look at the sidebar, because on the sidebar I will have this class for you to go straight to it. Otherwise you will just be able to go ahead and click on the link which says Demonstrator Online Class. And it does say demo because it's got all the extra bits in there, especially for demonstrators. By the way, it's exactly the same price for customers, it's just that they wouldn't find that useful, so I'm just sending out the bit for the demos straight to the demos, if that makes sense. So I would love it if you would like to make your own one of these books. As I say, when my customers saw it, they wanted to have their own. They wanted to have this resource. And you know, I think once you start showing them, they're going to want it and love it. And as I say, I will share lots of different ways that you can use this in your Stampin' Up! Business that will work for you. So thanks for visiting Elizabeth's Craft Room today. Very wordy to camera video that I don't usually do. And have a lovely, lovely Stampin' Up! Day.